I have high hopes for this keyboard. Was not disappointed. I'm RioGeon and welcome to the RioGeon channel. Right off the bat, I like the font. It's nice, it's professional, which is awesome if you're planning on bringing this keyboard to the office. I love how there's no gamery traits, if that's even a word. The keyboard is very cleanly designed and I really like the floating key design. It makes the keyboard easy to clean and I just dig this look. The layout is a standard ANSI layout, which is really nice if you plan on replacing the keycaps later on, which I do. The size is nice and compact, so if you have a limited desk space and you still want the number pad, then this is the keyboard for you. This is a simple design keyboard, so there aren't dedicated media keys and the bank of macro buttons, so if you want something like that, this keyboard is not the keyboard you're looking for. I would say overall, I dig the front of the board and the build quality isn't too bad either.
This keyboard uses the almighty Gateron blue switch, which is now my favorite blue switch. It's a clone of the Cherry MX Blue. I'm sure about its reliability, then again the MX RGB Blue weren't that reliable in the beginning, so anything goes. The light is on top of the switch, so from my guess that's pretty much as not reliable because you're pressing against the light every single time you press the key. Comment down below, prove me wrong, because I really want to be wrong in this case.
This keyboard uses Cherry style stabilizers, which is nice because it makes the keyboard easier to clean and replacing the longer keycaps. You do sacrifice that crispiness of the Co-Star stabilizer, so it's really up to you whether or not you like to keep the crispiness of the Co-Star and having to deal with those metal wires when taking apart the longer keycaps. Let me know in the comments down below which of the two stabilizers do you like more. The keycaps are the typical thin ABS caps from your mainstream gaming keyboard manufacturer. I believe Cooler Master is mainstream, so I guess you take what you can get. At this price point, I think it's fair because it's RGB. Then again, it is a clone switch keyboard, so I'm kinda on the fence for it, whether or not it's worth the price of admission. Unlike the more expensive CK550, this keyboard does not have a detachable cable, which is a bummer. They still keep that flip up feet being completely rubber so that your keyboard will be planted at both angles. You get the standard rubber cable and silver plated USB, so I think this is what most of the people in the community would want anyways. They kept the software from the CK550, which is nice because that software is very user friendly. I still don't like the fact that you have to click apply every single time you want to apply an effect. I really wish they could update the software and have this effect applied automatically. Besides this, you have 4 different profiles, which isn't much, but they carry with you throughout. So what this means is that if you ever bring this keyboard to another computer, you will retain the same lighting effects, which is really handy. Or you could download the software, set the lighting effects to the effects that you want, then uninstall the software so that it doesn't run in the background. That's what I did. Another awesome thing about this keyboard is the layering of lighting effects. This is something that I honestly believe all RGB should have, but only the mainstream one does. So overall, I would say this software is great for the most part. This is love at first type. When I was watching videos on the Gateron Blue Switch, I had high hopes for the Switch. I remember actually typing on the Gateron Blue once, and I really liked the Switch then. Now, when I first lay my hands on this keyboard, I instantly fell in love. The sound is amazing. The keyboard is super loud and most definitely will annoy people around you. The transitions are silky smooth and the travel makes me feel like I'm flying through the keyboard. It's been a while since I turned off my computer, then just started pressing the keys so that I can hear the sound and feel the switch long after the computer is turned off. This is one of those keyboards. Bravo. This keyboard is definitely for me, but isn't for everyone. So if you play MMOs or you edit lots of videos, then this keyboard isn't right for you because a dedicated bank of macros will serve you wonders. If you mainly play FPS or RTS, then this keyboard might be up your alley if you were going with the Gateron red switches. If you are a light-handed typist and you have been longing for a clicky keyboard where you can type longer than an hour without suffering finger fatigue, then you made it. You made it, my friend. You finally found it. The search is over. The journey was fantastic, but this is the end goal. After I don't even know how long I was doing these videos, I was searching for a keyboard like this. I wanted RGB, I wanted a clicky switch, and I want the switch to be light. Now I found it. It's fantastic. For $89, this isn't a bad keyboard for the price, and I would definitely recommend it. So if you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, click on the subscribe button, ring that bell to become part of the mighty notification squad. As always, have an awesome day.